we go to our first extra inning game of the year.
Extra inning rule.
And we go to our first extra inning game of the year.
Extra inning rules, you've got Volpe starting the inning at second base. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo is 0 for 3, and he hits a high drive to right. That ball is high, it is far, it is gone. Alexander the Great trots around a 2-run home run to break the tie, and the Yankees have a 4-2 lead.
Verdugo has been waiting for his moment. It arrived. His first Yankee home run in extra innings.
I was super happy, very relieved. It kind of was like a clicking moment for me where it's like, man, just trust yourself, like you have fun, you don't need to really kind of force things to happen. It's just, let your, like I'm here for a reason, I'm good enough to be here, and it's just about trusting your abilities.
Lined into left field, here comes Verdugo, dives, and he makes the play!
Verdugo raced in and made a sliding catch in left field to win the game for the Yanks. Wow.
I feel like for me, I've always kind of wanted to be that guy that people are like, man, don't hit it to that guy, you know what I mean? And that's kind of like how I try to hold it. And especially if I'm not getting hits, like I'm trying to steal everybody's hits too. I'm like, bro, if I'm not having that day, like you guys aren't either. So for me, yeah, I've always taken pride in my defense, and I think the biggest thing is just having my legs under me where I can run and go chase some stuff down.
A dog pound down there, Michael. Well, Verdugo said they're dogs. D-A-W-G.
Some of it's from like me just, just being, just like barking or doing random stuff. And then I think Jones, we kind of like both kind of just started barking. I just kind of like, it came up organically, you know what I mean? And that I think that's the best thing. Like it wasn't really forced or pressed on, it just kind of happened, and we were really talking about Soto, just like, man, this dude's a dog, bro, like the way he goes about it. And then I was like, you know what, dude, our whole team, like we're all dogs in every different aspect. So it's cool to see everybody run with it, and the fans barking and stuff like that. It's funny. Got to give a shout out to my guy Billy, man. True Blue Customs. He hooks it up for me. He keeps tabs on me, right? Like, you know what I mean? He kind of sees what I'm doing or what I'm saying or kind of what I'm feeling, and he's always in the works, man. We always got cleats going, and he's someone who's always keeping it fresh. And when I get a nice pair, it definitely makes me feel better out there. So, big shout out to Billy.
Line drive, it's a base hit to right field. Stanton scores. Here comes Rizzo. He'll score. Torres goes to third. It's a big 2-run single for Verdugo, and the Yankees lead 3-1.
I love the big moment, right? I mean, I know everybody knows you're not gonna get it done every single time, but for me, I live for it, man. The walk-off, the go-ahead, whatever it may be, the 2-out, we need this guy in here. I kind of live for that moment, I really do. It's one of those things that when you have a chance to kind of call game, it's a special feeling, and it's a special feeling to do it. So, yeah, I look forward to it, man. I don't run from that moment. I'm ready for it.
Outfield fun between innings, yeah, whichever section of the bleachers makes the most noise, they get the baseball. Verdugo tossing it around. Who's gonna, who is it? I think it's over there. They're making the most noise. Okay, they get the Soto souvenir.
I think we're getting back to that point where we're not so stiff. You know what I mean? We're not so like, oh, just by the book, and just we are in the way that we would prepare and get ready for the game, but we're still having fun with it, and we're running with it, showing our personalities and letting that kind of feed off.